Today, we're gonna fill this machine full of dirt that was under this boulder, and it's gonna produce some gold for us to take home. Hi! Today is the perfect day to be looking for some gold, so since Kyle and I are bored, we're gonna do some high banking and find some gold. Where are we going today? I don't know. Probably the same place I always go to find gold. Okay, we are here. Every time I go high banking, I always want to check out new spots along my gold claim, but then me and Kyle are just sort of like, why leave gold to find gold? We know the gold is here. We find it every time, and it's actually not bad here. So let's just stick around here. I don't know if you can see this because the sun is casting some awful shadows, but this whole area right here is where I normally high bank. I've done a video here, all through here. So we know there's gold in this line, but we kind of want to try a new spot in the same direction. So Kyle suggested we work in this area, and I said, okay. So Kyle's gonna do a couple test pans here, and we're gonna see if this is gonna be worth running with the high banker. Okay.
Let's see what we got. Wait. Oh, there's gold.
Where?
The top here?
Oh, I see. Yeah. Nice. A few pieces of fly poop. Good enough. Let's high bank it. So if you've seen my high banking videos before, you might notice that we're not using the super duper special purple high banker, and that's only because it's sick in bed today. So it's at home, it's resting. Today, we're using the green one. So today's mission is pretty straightforward. We move all the big rocks out of the way, and we fill up buckets with the material underneath. We carry those buckets closer to the high banker where we make a big pile, and then we shovel that pile through the high banker. Because it's so hot today, Kyle and I are probably gonna be pretty slow, but yeah, doesn't matter. We're still gonna find gold. So we don't know just how much material we want to run today, but as a general rule, we always aim for around a yard. It also depends how much energy we have. Now that the bigger rocks are out of the way, we can start shoveling the smaller material onto the tarp to run later. So we just did our first bucket. We're both pretty tired already. We can do it! If you like these, what I call dry videos, where I'm not sniping for gold in the water, let me know in the comments. Although I do enjoy playing in the water much more, in order for me to keep my claims, I have to prove dry work as well. All right, it's been 2.1 seconds later. Ooh, a rock. And we've already dug out all this material. Now, I'm already starting to see some bedrock come out, which is good and bad. It's good because the gold is heavy and it sits on bedrock, so with any luck, we'll find some nice pieces of gold on the bedrock. And it's bad because we want a lot of material to run through the high banker. No material means we're wasting gas and fuel and our time. So the plan of attack is to move all this and hopefully just get enough material through the high banker before the day runs out. What a specimen. Look at him. Look at him carry those buckets to the tarp. Wow, amazing. So, I don't really know what to say. This is the boring part, just filling up buckets and making a pile till you're ready to run. Now, I get comments on my videos saying that I'm too silly and if I keep it up, you're gonna stop watching. Well, I hope you're watching this because I don't care.
Oh, come on, man.
So we've dug out this way a little bit, but now we're gonna go this way and really open this area up, if you guys can see it with these stupid shadows. So our task now is to move this rock, and how I know it's a rock is because it says there's a rock, and just start working in that direction.
Okay, this rock is really heavy, so what we're gonna do is clear out all the good looking material underneath, then we'll roll it down so we don't have to move it again. This rock's probably been here for 1,000 years. You can see how water worn it is, so it has not moved at all. There's gonna be awesome material underneath it.
And how do you know it's a rock? I really like this claim. It's actually really, really big, and I've spent the majority of it either high banking here or sniping in here. I've done some sniping down this way, but I haven't found much. The owner of this claim before me said the biggest gold is down here. There's just too much big boulders to move out of the way.
So I was working on this crevice, and I thought I wanted to clean it out before we move this rock, but it's still going down, and I don't want to undermine this rock and have it fall on me. So I've piled all these rocks here. We're gonna try to roll this over and use the rock so it doesn't fall into the hole, and roll this out so we can get access to the whole area, get down deep, get to the bottom of the crevice, and find some gold.
So this is actually a really good technique for those of you who are interested in moving big rocks and you're by yourself or have limited help. There. As you lift the rock with a bar, you carefully wedge a rock in the space you created. You then readjust the bar to make another space and add more rock again, which will eventually lift the rock enough to where you can push it over.
that's perfect.
All by myself. No one helped me. I did it. I'm the master. All right, so I moved this rock all by myself. And now we have more material that we can pound and shovel. Okay, let's run it.
Hey, Paul, I found something. Look.
Oh, you found bedrock. Very good. So now it's just a matter of putting all the dirt through this hungry machine. Basically, all it does is separate the little pieces of gold from the gravel. And because gold is actually heavy, it gets trapped in these riffles underneath. Can you imagine if we did this whole pile by hand? That'd take a long time. So in case you didn't know, in British Columbia, whenever you use a high banker, you can't run it directly in the river like you see other people do. Because we're under a different set of rules, we have to make sure our tailings pond, or just the material that runs off the high banker, settles in an area away from the river, which is called a settling pond. As you can see, our water settles nicely in this low point right here. So it is far away from the river and has a chance to settle in before it actually reaches the river. Now, I don't really know why that rule is a thing. Apparently it hurts the fish or something. I'm not really sure, but I feel like a flood does way more damage than a high banker, but I don't make the rules, I just listen to them. Now, let's get to work. Slowly but surely, Kyle and I take turns shoveling dirt. As long as we move at a steady pace and make sure each scoop is loaded in material, we should get through this quicker. Okay, so it's already been like 20 minutes. We're not fully done the pile yet, but we're gonna stop it right now and do our first test look. So we're just letting the high banker run for a little longer to help clean it out, and then we'll have a quick look. All right, I'm gonna wait for Kyle to show up here because I wanna look at the top mat and see if there's any candy. All right, hopefully there's something up top. I don't see anything yet. Oh, there's a little guy. Itsy bitsy guy right up top there. It's a good sign that there could be gold around. There's a little bit. But if there's no actual nice pieces in here, we still have material left, and we're starting to get more material on the bedrock, so that's how I'm gonna justify no gold just yet. And that's sort of the fun thing, or kind of fun. That's the interesting thing about prospecting. Sometimes you find gold, sometimes you don't. It's sort of like gambling, which is partially why it's probably so addictive. I really like how easy it is to clean up these high bankers.
Thanks.
I wonder how the purple one's doing right now. I hope it's feeling better.
Oh, piece of gold right there. Is that gold?
That is gold. Now, it's just a matter of rinsing everything down into a pan and removing all the light stuff to reveal the heavy metal. Also, Kyle's using a square pan. I've showed it in the other high banking videos that I've done with them. It works pretty good, but I'm not really sure yet. Evil grin. I do like the idea better than a round one. I'm just so used to a round one. Oh my god, I made a friend!
Oh, I just saw gold.
Did you?
Yeah, when I washed it back a little bit. So there's definitely gold.
Anything big?
We'll see. Right there, already.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, like I said, we know there's gold in this area. We just don't know how good this particular spot is yet. What we're looking for are nuggets.
That'd be nice.
Oh, there's a lot of gold in there. Okay.
There's quite a lot.
Nice big flakes. Nice. Okay, we're gonna clean it out.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. We got a nice picker. It looks folded too.
Yeah.
Oh, you can pick it up. Yeah. It's a legitimately
It's official.
official. Almost looks like a Fraser River nugget.
It kind of does, yeah.
That's what Dan Hurd finds. A lot of flat ones.
Interesting.
So there's run numero uno. Not bad. I would like to see more gold. We didn't actually run a lot of material through there, but I think on our next one we'll run more. All right, so suck that up and we'll run some more. Where's the straw? So before we actually run the next run, I'm actually just gonna use this scoop here and scoop up some of this material that looks juicy. All right, you have bedrock here, here, and here. And you got packed rock sitting in the crevice here, which means it's never been worked before, probably never cleaned before, which gives us a higher chance that there could be more gold in here. So I'm gonna dig all this out, put it in the bucket here, and add that to our pile. Oh yeah. Bunch of packed rock in there. I'm actually wondering if I should just do a test pan, but I don't know.
Do it.
Yeah, look at that. All that packed rock down there. That's a good sign that you could find packed rock. Now, if this stops and it's just like a crevice, this crevice would have been under that big boulder, which means high potential, basically, that there's gonna be some good stuff. Oh my God, guys, it's a full crystal. Look at that. Wow, it's all there.
The bigger the tool,
smaller the gold. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I see a piece up top.
there we go.
Oh, it's two. Two nice pieces of gold. Oh, three. Nice, look at that. So yeah, the bedrock is proving to have some gold. Cool. So before we fired up the high banker, I really wanted to make sure we got some of the better looking material off the bedrock. It takes a bit more time away from high banking, but the trade-off could mean more gold. Oh wow, look at that. Is that a leaf? Round number 2.
So Polly's working on the second half of the pile of material that we stacked up. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish this off, then we're gonna clean the bedrock, and then we'll see the difference between the top material and the bedrock material.
So I think while he was recording that, I was actually taking some of the bedrock material. So the next cleanup might not be the best example, but whatever, it's all the same gold in the end anyway. No! Okay, we're almost done this pile, and then we'll do the second cleanup. So just like last time, we're gonna let this run for about a minute or two to clear out all this extra light stuff on the mat, and then we'll see if our second run beats our first run. We definitely ran more material in our second run, so. Hurry up! I want to see if we have go. I think I see a little guy in the corner.
Did you peek?
I peeked. There's a little guy in the corner. I see him.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't see.
Oh, there's another one.
Where?
Right next to it.
Oh, it is.
And right here, there's another piece.
And another one. Nice. All right. It's a little bit better than I thought.
Awesome.
Now there's gonna be a lot of fine gold through the other mats, but let's just pan this out. So I do admire that gold is heavy because it always likes to sit at the top. It would suck if you're finding gold down in here. I mean, it'd be good because you caught it, but it's bad because you don't want it to move that far.
If we were inclined, we could test pan each mat individually.
Boring.
Yeah.
I like the look of those. They're brother and sister.
Yoink.
Oh, is that? Oh. That's just light. I was like, there's another one. So my panning skills are way too advanced, so I just always let Kyle do the panning so I can focus on filming. Now we have perfect lighting. Look at this. No shadows, just shadow. Claim jumper!
I had the most magnificent night.
Okay. Test umano uno number 2, whatever that means. I like that. We even have a little bit more lead in this one too. That's awesome.
Really nice.
It's a nice long guy.
Is that gold right there? Is that a rock?
Huh?
Is that a rock? Oh, that's a rock.
It's a heavy rock.
We have more pieces in this run.
Yeah, well, we ran more material. This is actually kind of thick.
Oh, nice.
Let's hear what it sounds like. That is legitimately a picker.
That is definitely, I would almost call that a nugget.
Well, it's a little nugget, yeah. I'd say maybe like 0.3.
Nice. What about that one? Can you pick that up?
I could probably pick that one up. That one looks really white. You see that? It's like really silvery.
That's weird.
Interesting. Yeah, that's another little nugget. It's a cool little shape to it. I say we just keep on going.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'd say.
it's not hot anymore. It's nice and cool, and there's a, you know, the lighting's way better, so. Okay, so here's the gold from the second run and the first run. So all the gold you see in here is from that first big pile that we made. But now we're gonna go back in our hole and focus working the bedrock and getting the cream of the crop, the best material, and see if we can find enough material to actually do another run. Guess what?
What?
I found something.
What'd you find?
Come with me. So like I said before, I found a lot of gold here on the surface. You're not gonna believe what I found. Do you see it?
No way.
I found a log. All right, our final run. I'm hoping the material on this bedrock will continue to be good. I made sure to use a sensitive metal detector to make sure I wasn't missing anything, but I probably did miss something. I often find gold in places I've previously checked. All right, it has been a good 40 minutes or so. Kyle and I have just been working away, cleaning all this bedrock, but we got it to a state where we like. As you can see, it looks much, much better. There's still a little bit of material in there, but rest assured, I went over it with the metal detector and didn't hear anything. So we cleaned out the majority of the good looking cream of the crop material here and put it over into another pile. Now there's not a lot of material here like there was on the first run, but this should be better because it's the cream of the crop. Round number 3.
Kyle and Quiet, pretty tired at this point, but they keep on working so they can go home and play Xbox. Polly is better at playing Xbox because Kyle sucks.
So there's only a handful of shots that look interesting when you're shoveling dirt. I kind of get tired of trying to be creative, so sometimes I just like to leave the raw footage there and hopefully that interests some people. All right, so this lasted for another 9 days, but we finally got down to the last scoop so we can go home. All right. And just like that, we are done, finally. I'm actually surprised we got through all that. I'm pretty exhausted now. How are you feeling?
I'm tired, man. It's a long day. Still
Yeah.
had fun.
Still had fun. Question is, did we find better gold near the bedrock? Moment of truth.
Moment of tooth.
Moment of truth. Do we have gold? Oh, I don't see.
I see
Oh,
gold.
there's one on the corner. Very
Oh,
nice.
that's a nice piece. Look,
What?
right here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, dang. Nice. We got 2 more pickers. Any more? That has a funny shape to it. It's so cool how it's on the very top riffle. Always want to like move a riffle over and then reveal more. Yeah.
Squirrel gold here.
Gold there.
Nice. Some right there.
Beautiful.
Right
Oh, there's a spider!
Oh,
He's trying to take our gold.
can barely see that thing.
Yeah, baby. A lead ball bearing. Heck yeah. I'm not sure if this is our best pan of the day. I'll let you be the judge. But yeah, I think this one might be our biggest piece of the day. Actually, no. We have that longer bit. That's actually way bigger.
Yeah, that
than
one's big.
Okay.
Yeah, for
all right.
sure.
Nice, but
These
yeah.
two are similar. I think that one's a little thicker. So,
Okay.
very similar.
Lots of little gold in there as well. So in the top layer and on the bedrock layer, there's gold all the way through it. On the bedrock, that's where you find the biggest pieces. That's the best chance we're gonna find bigger pieces. So here's the gold we found in total after 3 runs. 2 just digging randomly and 3 near the bedrock. I'd say that's a successful day. It kind of looks like what we normally find when we high bank here. Humble brag, it's really good here, and this is a big reason why I like to high bank here and not risk finding a spot with less gold. I'm happy with that. Yee.
I'm ecstatic with that. Can I say?
All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna suck up the gold, pack up, go home, dry the gold, and weigh it. All right, after a long day, this is the candy Kyle and I found. It almost looks like the same cleanups we typically get when we high bank there, but I think there's more chunky bits in this one. My favorite piece is I think it's gonna be this bigger one here. I'm gonna guess it's probably maybe half a gram if we're lucky, but probably 0.3. And my second favorite is this piece here that has a hole through it. I can make that into a nipple ring. That's not a bad word to say, hey?
I think you could say nipple ring.
Okay, let's weigh it all. So before we weigh this gold, Kyle and I are just gonna take a guess of what this one weighs. I'm gonna guess 0.2. What's your guess?
I thought it would be 3.3, 0.35.
He says 0.35. 0.52. Okay, so we're both correct. You can dump the rest on. My guess is 20 ounces. What's your guess?
If we make a gram, I'll be happy.
Oh, nice. 1.64 grams. So that's almost 20 ounces of gold.
So close.
Very nice.